Okay. So, all right. So, how you feel about the situation with the whole Chris Brown and the Kelly Rowland situation, and how they still doing Chris Brown after all these years? Don't say all
Keep
that.
that shit 100. Nah, keep that shit 100. What you said? You said we watched Bobby and Whitney all the fucking.
Yeah, no, Bobby and Whitney and a new Bobby and Whitney. I'm talking about Chrisean and Blueface. But y'all still blowing Chris Brown, and we watch these niggas knock each other out every other week. This chick got a whole tooth gone.
Yo, first of all, Bobby and Whitney was before we learned what toxic, what is called toxicity. Before we knew what a toxic relationship was. And chicks was getting their ass whooped and people was just accepting that shit, right? but Chrisean and fucking Blueface, that shit is toxic as
that shit is toxic every other day, yo. I just watched on the blog. They in the studio. She go get a chair. She didn't
grab the nigga out
there. She threw the chair through the wall, like by mistake and shit, and then told the nigga, cheer up. You rich, you got it. Yo, and this nigga Blueface just sitting there. Then his phone rung, and she like, who was you talking to? He said something. He was like, a nigga or a bitch? She was like, what kind of question is that? She like just straight put that man out there like he bi. Like,
yo, I was watching some shit the other day. I think it was yesterday. This bitch, he was rapping, like doing a freestyle, right? Mm-hmm. He must have said something about fucking. This is what I got from it. He must have said something about fucking bitches. And this bitch grabbed his jaw. Don't you know how your mother used to grab you? I was like, what the fuck is... Like, listen, I'm never saying that she should beat a bitch. But at some point, this is definitely a elbow or some... Again, I'm not saying domestic violence. You're not grabbing my motherfucking mouth. Like,
but the bitch, look, she might be doing the elbowing. She fuck around. I don't know, yo. That shit right there. I don't understand how y'all still on Chris back so bad, yo. And Riri always been. I love Riri. I have the utmost respect for Riri, Team Navy, whatever. But we know how Riri is. That's why we fuck with Riri. Riri always been the type that don't give a fuck when she start her mouth. She beef with everybody on Twitter, everybody everywhere. And let's be real with the story here. All right, it sounds good for the Oprahs and shit, but guess what? She grabbed that man's phone and threw it out the window and popped him.
And I was about to say, Chris had, again, we not fucking promoting domestic violence.
No, Chris not at all. Or condoning
motherfucking marks too. They both was kids. What was they, about 20 years old, 21 years old? I know that's grown according to the law, whatever. But when a motherfucker catch a charge at that time, y'all don't ever want to give a charge. He's young, he a baby. This shit should count for Chris. At some point, this nigga has to motherfucking be forgiven for the things that he has done, especially when the victim has forgiven him, the quote unquote victim, because they have a relationship. They've been cool, you know, like they did a song and all types of shit.
They did hella songs after that because I don't think she really wanted to. Things happened. And
they was fighting.
Exactly. She didn't want to damage his career. They wanted her to spin it that way. That's why she ended up on the Oprah and Gail's. But they had more love for each other than that. And she knew what she did. You know what I'm saying?
What I would say is this. We don't watch Chris smoke crack, cigarettes, liquor.
Chris smoked crack.
It was looking bad at one time for Chris. Look, we don't watch Chris do a lot of shit and still go on stage and put on a full fucking performance. Backwards flip, frontwards flip, spins. This nigga like literally
that ain't crack.
Everything.
Crack is wet.
And ain't never lose no motherfucking energy. So what I will say is, if Chris really was trying to beat her ass, he would have been beating her ass for a long time because that nigga got a lot of fucking energy.
That's that coke. So, you talking about crack?
Yeah. No, I think that nigga got real. Yeah. He got a problem either way.
And
he had a problem. that nigga motherfucker started looking like one of the motherfucking DeBarges at one time. But Chris was on that bitch. Chris was on that bitch like.
He looked like SpongeBob when he got cute.
The muscle. Oh, the cute. Hey, yo, Chris had a problem, but my opinion, I think Chris is the greatest. Mm-hmm. Oh man, they gonna hate me for this. I think Chris the greatest we ever seen. I don't give a fuck. I'm a Michael Jackson fucking fan.
I think he's the greatest
we ever seen.
I don't know if I'm gonna give him that over Mike. Only Mike. Because I'm right behind you.
You know why I think with Mike? And keep in mind, first of all, I lived on Guilford Avenue when Mike died. I cried. Mike is probably the only motherfucking person I cried for. Tupac, one of my favorite people in the world. Michael Jackson, I cried. Nigga, the Jackson 5 movie is my greatest movie of all time. Everything about Michael I love. Here's the difference though. Michael was a student. He was just very, very fucking good at being a student. Nobody could touch him. That nigga get taught the moonwalk. He kill that shit, perfected, and make it better than a nigga that taught it to him. You feel me? That nigga get taught how to write. He kill that shit, make it better than the nigga that taught him. Taught how to produce all of that shit. Yo, Chris is a natural fucking talent. This nigga, just think about it. Between crack, coke, cigarettes, liquor, partying, beating Riri up, jail again, holding bitches hostage in the house, so they say.
Jamaica.
When the fuck do he practice these sets? That he go out there and do 20 minutes of fucking choreographed fucking dancing.
Yeah.
At some point, it's like, yo, we've never seen this. This nigga literally has the work ethic of Tupac. He has the work ethic of Tupac. We've never seen this in an R&B singer. This motherfucker don't eat. This nigga, what's the song? I don't get tired.
Sorry. Marley, I am doing a podcast. I asked you to not bring the kids. You on that, this man recording. I can't, you Marley, can you wait?
All right, so let's try to jump back in.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
That nigga is literally the definition of I don't get tired. Like this nigga, I don't know if the nigga sleep. I don't know. Like yo, like literally, if you look at his choreographed dancing, the shit that they just now cut that nigga off.
But Mike was the same thing, because you might say Chris Brown wasn't a student, but yes, he was. He was a student of Mike. Why wasn't he? He was a student of Michael Jackson. He was a student like.
That was you could definitely so I like see that. He wasn't going to class being taught.
But Mike was his own choreographer.
No, the fuck he wasn't. That shit was being taught. He was. I mean, I guess some of the shit with the moonwalk is not Michael Jackson. Like he was being taught these dances.
But at a certain point,
here's what I mean about just natural talent. You got the niggas out there that's gonna go out there and just work and be great, right? Then you got the niggas that's too lazy and they're never gonna be shit. Then you got the niggas that you ever seen that bitch just go everywhere with no effort and be great at it? Yo, Chris is that nigga. Yo, this bitch paint.
He is. He's an all-around talent.
Rap. This nigga rap better than 98% of the fucking rap.
No, he really, really did.
He rap. He out-sings every fucking body out there. Not to mention this nigga dances. Not to mention this nigga motherfucking is a fucking star athlete.
And it's always hard for those. It's always hard for those kind of people. Because I like to think that I am. Honestly, I'm sorry, not to toot my own horn, but I like to think that I'm an all-around talent.
You was definitely tooting your own horn.
And I thank you. But listen, I am. I can do a lot of shit, but we're not always appreciated for real. Because people be wondering why. You know what I'm saying?
See, I have niggas that are all right. So this is one of the things: jack of all trades, master of none.
But it goes further than that.
Are you mastering them though? Can you master each trade?
Can we look up the actual long term of it? Because somebody just said that to me when I said that. I said I'm a Jackie of all trades and master of none. But the term actually goes longer. It says
Renaissance women always gotta change some shit. I'm a Jackie of all trades. Who the fuck?
I'm not a Jack. I'm a Jack. You're damn real. I tell people all the time too, they be like something about them Kerns. I be like, oh yeah, I ain't a Kern, I'm a Shern, because I'm the black version. Because bitch, I'm calling somebody. But listen, I would definitely I want to know what the rest of that phrase is. I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna let you know. But it goes on to say.
So fuck that shit. We gotta get back to the topic.
Okay.
Chrisean and Blueface.
Yes.
Should they be canceled?
If Chris gotta be canceled. If we gonna keep if this culture gonna try to cancel Chris, We gonna cancel y'all, Whitney and Bobby.
That nigga punched her father.
She beat up the mother and the sister first. And the baby mother, she beat the shit out the baby mother or whatever, and that's how she got her tooth knocked out. She had her tooth somewhere.
Oh, the baby mother knocked the tooth out?
Yeah, that's what they said. But they try to make it like the baby mother beat her ass or no, that ain't how it happened. Yo, they had a lot of shit going on before I even know. Like, they fight all fucking day, yo. They get drunk. And she was like real into sports.
Yeah, she was a track star. She pretty as shit.
She pretty. That little girl was so fucking gorgeous, yo. And she played, what is the thing? The Ninja Warrior? Yeah. She was on those shows.
I used to have a chick like her, right? That was real pretty until that bitch got drunk. They used to be on our side. She used to do a bunch of silly.
That's what she is. Her voice changed. I see this video. She was just in the studio eating pizza. Yo, they like this. How children cough. She like, you see a piece of cheese fly in her mouth. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Y'all talking about?
Man, Chris got to be fucked at. Cards Face Up podcast say Chris Brown got to be forgiven.
Yeah.
The nigga that did too much rape. This nigga damn near Chris what about this shit. That's y'all really giving this nigga. Y'all to let motherfucking murderers go.
So who only got what? Where was it that they booed him? What show was it?
I don't know. It was just now the other day. So whatever day whatever awards.
Yeah, because I just saw the end of it.
Kelly Rowland was accepting his award.
I didn't know. I just heard Kelly speaking on it. She was like, we all human and we all deserve forgiveness because we all come up short. Which is true.
That was the AMA. So she had to tell the crowd to chill out on stage accepting his
award. Okay, we understand what that was. We understand. The AMAs? The AMAs, right? We know what crowd we was dealing with, so okay.
I'm trying to think all awards.
So you think if it was Soul Train?
Hell no. Y'all Cornelius was probably beating bitches. I'm sorry.
I'm talking about the new one. You think if it was the BET Awards, he would have got booed?
Fuck no.
Hell no. It's the motherfuckers, them white motherfuckers that don't know how. But that it would have been one of their motherfuckers who beat on somebody. They'd have rarely behind them. Let's talk about that. We got to stop letting them define who needs to be canceled in our culture.
At the same time, motherfuckers got to realize with this shit, how long do you judge a nigga? How long do you allow Chris Brown to have to eat this mistake? Again, murder holds what, 15 years, 20 years?
20.
Like this nigga.
25? Not no more. That's like,
I know temp murder is more than murder.
Because you're witness still,
Yeah, but murder, niggas come home. Especially young murderers. So niggas come home. You thinking about Chris, he did this shit maybe about 20 years old when him and the Rihanna shit happened?
But who's still judging him, Ty's what I'm asking you. AMAs is majority what?
Caucasian.
And it's more of the upper class. Because if it was the BET Awards or anything, I don't think that would have been an issue. And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't get the y'all booing. Would y'all boo Elvis? For fuck? Oh, I'm going too far.
No, wasn't Elvis married to a fucking little girl?
Come on, y'all forgive people for saying niggas and all types of stuff. Y'all get slapped around, and I'm not saying like you said, in no way do we condone domestic violence or bullying, but why do y'all think y'all can keep
but that's the ice. When we talk about that shit, how much power the other race or the other level might have above us, that's us. That's not them. And I hate, motherfuckers to think that's them. Oh, y'all motherfuckers. They can judge us as much as they want. Allow the world to judge us. The problem is we don't come together as a unit to say fuck y'all judgment. They tell us to fucking cancel and our dumb asses start canceling. That be the problem. It was a time when, when they scream or whatever that opposing side is screams no, we stand up and scream yes. Long as we accept it here, because keep in mind, y'all, we are the culture. We are this.
We are the culture.
Chris Brown might be a lot of pop shit, but we are the motherfucking culture. So you thinking about you got this little boy still being judged for some shit that happened in 2009, I think I'm reading. Yeah. Yo, it's 2009. That's fucking what? 13 years? Going on 14 years? At some point, this shit has to be forgiven. You know, it has to be. We have to allow Chris to be fucking something new.
Well, he's
we have to
forgiven
allow
by
Chris
us.
To grow up.
He's forgiven by us. He's just not forgiven by, I guess.
So what's your advice to Chris? Chris, you forgiven?
Yes,
shout out
we
to
love
Chris
you
Brown.
over here.
What
Don't
is
do
your
that
advice
shit no
to
more, but we
Chrisean?
love you.
Yo, what's your advice to Chrisean though? Baltimore born,
Chrisean.
Baltimore bred.
He's so beautiful, baby. I love you so much. Talented. You should let me write some music for you. I can definitely give you some hits. But as far as your relationship, they both need, I think they need some time apart. Ooh. They need some time apart, but it ain't nothing like that toxic love because we can't even put it all on Blueface because it's her too.
I'm gonna say that motherfucker Blueface, right? You feel me? Gang member or not? That motherfucker has been, and he's locked up right now. But
no, he's home.
Oh, he came home? They gave him a $50,000 bail. He should have. Oh, that was new. I thought that was something old.
No, I think that was like recently, like within a last night or two.
Your sister had got on there saying she don't call her for bail money, but it was only $50,000. I'm like, damn, that's $5,000. I'll be damned if I be on every fucking blog site and I can't get $5,000. Bro, if I can't get $5,000 and I'm fucking on everybody's blog site, we got problems. I'm about to give somebody the story of their life to get the fuck out of jail.
But ain't he our manager?
What I'm gonna say is this: I don't know. Well, Whack 100 is his manager, so I don't know who her manager is.
He is,
but
he get all the money.
That's crazy. But what I will say is this: Chrisean, Baltimore, we love you. You're beautiful. I think you can do a lot fucking better in life. The liquor is a problem for you, and it's a nigga drink. Liquor is a problem for you. It's not everybody's friend. You feel me? Some people can't control it, and it's okay. You feel me? But understand the potential that you're wasting. Understand when you look at these motherfucking shows like all of these reality shows from the past. We talking mid 2000s, 2009s, the New Yorks, the Flavor Flav, all of them motherfucking shows. None of them people are rich. Majority of those people have made an ass of themselves. Now I know we have learned how to monopolize since. Now y'all on a new station. I forgot the station. I ain't got the motherfucker because it's like on Fire Stick or some shit. But that's where y'all show is coming on, you know. But
oh yeah, the Zeus
yeah, that shit. Zeus. I want that motherfucker because that shit looks crazy. But yeah, no, you gotta care about yourself. What I will give Blueface, gang member and all, like I was saying, whatever it is that this nigga is, he has been. I've watched a few situations with them. The one at the club, one with her grabbing the mouth. Like I said, by now I would have elbowed the bitch. I ain't gonna lie. She definitely, we would have had problems by now. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm not promoting fucking violence, but at some point you grab my motherfucking mouth like my mother, we have problems. There's no way possible.
As a man.
You remember your mother used to grab you couldn't move
squeeze it.
Yeah.
That was some painful shit.
No, you're not doing that to me as a man. Like, and I've watched her at the club when she was hitting him. He was trying to move back. The shit when that nigga be drunk too, so he
both of them be fucked up.
He be laughing at this shit, and I think he take a lot more punches than he's supposed to in life. Like, you supposed to at this point to say, bitch, get the fuck away from me because you are a problem. I done called a bitch mother on. I remember one time I had a bitch whooping
I didn't have my
ass,
mother called on me. I didn't have the police call. Listen,
nigga,
this shit.
I done had a bitch whooping my ass, one of my chicks and shit, right? Me in the car, that bitch fucking me up, but I just want to get her the fuck home. Boy, I called her mother, come get this bitch. This bitch is crazy. Like, at some point, Blueface gonna have to call this bitch mother.
Yeah, she fuck around beat her mother up. Shit.
Hey, yeah.
She love her mother, though. I don't know. She do love her mother.
Look, y'all. Once again, man, Toss Face Up podcast. This is just our opinion. It's just us, man. Kitty, I appreciate you so fucking much. Thank you for coming through and talking this shit with us.
Always.
Like and subscribe, CausFaceUpPodcast.com. Also, Cause Face Up Podcast on every fucking social media that you can go to. And also on YouTube, we have 2 pages. The first one is youtube.com/@Cause Face Up. Also, we have Cause Face Up Backup. Make sure y'all subscribe to both of them. Love y'all. Peace.